How's it going, everyone? Herc Fitness here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to perform the deadlift, both the sumo and the conventional deadlift, with a few different steps that I like to take. So there are three main steps I'm going to be discussing today. One of them being retracting your shoulder blades and depressing your lats at the same time. So that's one step. Second step is to squeeze your glutes or engage your glutes right before you pull off the floor. And the third step is to externally rotate your arms. So what you guys see me doing here is I'm kind of just running through all those steps to give you a kind of visual representation of all of that. So you can see all those steps coming into play. And I'm just resetting here every time to kind of exaggerate it and to show you guys what I'm doing exactly. So shooting my hips up into the air, sitting back down into my ready position. And the ready position is another thing that I want to talk about with you guys today. So the ready position is basically what I like to call prepping the bar or pulling the slack out of the bar. So what I'm doing is, I'm doing it also in the conventional deadlift right here as well. So I'm sitting into my ready stance, the position that I get into right before I'm about to pull. So everything is engaged, everything is firing. My posterior chain is firing, everything is kept tight, my glutes, and I'm externally rotating my arms in order to engage the lats. So everything is kind of falling into place right before I even pull. So there is no ripping the bar and not having any of those muscles that should be firing, not firing. So again, I'm prepping the bar, sitting into my position. I just want to show you guys from the back too, give you a better idea. So I'm sitting down into it, pulling the bar up. Good, squeezing the glutes. And it's very important to squeeze the glutes because otherwise that can lead to different types of complications. I'm speaking from experience. SI joint problems, lower back problems, things of that nature that you don't want to happen to you. So I have this clip slowed down here. What I'm doing is I'm showing you guys how to retract your shoulder blades. So pulling your shoulder blades together towards each other and depressing your lats, as you can see here with the arrows. So the shoulder blades are coming in towards each other, the lats are being pushed down towards your butt, otherwise known as putting your lats in your pocket, and that helps to keep them tight throughout the whole lift. Pretty funny over here too, I'm showing you guys how to engage your glutes. So basically just squeezing your glutes, that's all it is. You know, this isn't rocket science, but it is hard for people to sometimes remember all these things as they're performing the deadlift. So here I'm doing the external rotation portion. So basically, as a way to remember it, first you have your biceps kind of facing towards each other, then when you externally rotate, your biceps are facing forward, out in front of you, and that's what you use to engage your lats. Again, I'm showing you guys the prep phase of a little bit heavier weight, so you get an idea of what it looks like during a working set. And I tried my very best to not let any of that form break down. So what you can see here is I'm externally rotating my arms, but then right as I'm about to lift it, they start internally rotating again, and that's fine as long as you're trying to counteract that with external rotation. Then you're doing it properly. You're firing all the muscles that are meant to be fired. And this is a visual representation of me before I knew all these steps. I was very upset with myself. I didn't know what to do. But then after I knew how to do it, I was very happy. And this is just one last set over here. Pulling some 405 for you guys, just so you can see this again. And like any successful lift, you know, you gotta celebrate sometimes. You gotta get a little crazy, throw off the wraps, you know, take the shirt off, throw it down on the ground, and have yourself a drink, like the great Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger would say. But contrary to what Arnold may say,
we bodybuilders obviously use it as a high protein and high amino acid supplement. Now let's see.
How do you use that, Mr.
Well,
Schwarzenegger?
we usually put it in a very sophisticated kind of
a jigger, a special jigger.
Yeah. Now, it's very important that you take the right measurement here, because
I have never drank in my life.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God. The skin is coming apart.
It's amazing.
don't drink after working out. Well, why not? Because it can kill gains!